All right, before we start this video, first of all, I would like to say that I speak and explain things very slowly. And that might be a problematic for you if you're looking for a video that is very fast paced. But in my point of view, it doesn't really work because, when I have to explain the tools and the techniques, you can, catch the explanation and understand the explanation very well when somebody speaks very slowly. That's just my point of view. However, we can go down in the tool of your video and then speed it up to make the video even faster if you like. Second, it's always useful to come back to the video whenever necessary because you might forget what I just explained. And in order to revisit the video, make sure that you save the video for future reference. And third, go down in the description below and then click on the link in order to download the software. Unless you already have the software, that's fine. But if you don't have it, go down in the description below and then click the link in order to download the software to try it out by yourself. Best way to learn anything. And then if you like, I'm more than happy to provide you the raw photo that I'm using for this video so that you can practice it on your own. And that way, you will never forget any tools and you can actually learn a lot faster. Now, let's jump into the video. Enjoy photography. The color filters. So color filters is here in NIK Collection Silver Efex Pro. What it does to black and white. Now, the original image is actually, I'm going to show you right now here. So it's actually the color checker that is, with different shades of dark to bright and red, green, and blue. Now, what happens when you work on the actual image on a black and white? Now, I'm going to use the red filter first. So red filter is generally here. So what's happening is the red filter, you can immediately see that there is a certain bump in the contrast. So certain thing, especially this one here, like certain color look gotten darker from the neutral to dark. So imagine you, I'm using the red filter. I can even make it even stronger, who cares? But doesn't matter, I'm gonna keep the default. What gotten darker and what became brighter? Because there's something else gotten brighter. So let's go back. So we have this one dark, or even this one, and that's got brighter. What is it in the actual color chart? So hang on a second. There you go. So you have even the blue, which is in NIK collection, got absolutely dark, and the orange or even red, which red is essentially the red flower, for example, or even here, has gotten brighter. So anything essentially in the yellow to bright red gotten really darker. So that's brighter. That's by using the color filter red. So what's happening is that when you slap on back in the day on a camera a red filter, it will only allow all the yellow to red wavelength to pass through the lens and block everything else, especially the blue wavelength. And it also gives a nice contrast given day. When you go to not orange, let's say yellow is the biggest compromise, let's say. It's kind of like a best in the both world. It's not as strong as red, but it somehow stays in the zone. So you can see that the impact is much softer and smoother than the red filter. So it's still the blue got darker, but not as dark as the red filter though. And everything else, especially the wavelength, the red wavelength, can come through. Check this one out. So yellow is kind of like a best in both worlds. So same. So if you use the green filter, so green filter will obviously let you go through all the green wavelength, especially here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But strangely, it will also let you let the yellow wavelength go through everything in the corner, for instance. So yellow, kind of like a light green, and the aqua blue can go through as well. Where is it? And if you use the same, it gets opposite of the red. Check this one out, especially here. So if you use the red filter, it happens that if you use the green filter, literally opposite. So what's happening, that is letting all the red is green wavelength go through. Therefore everything blue goes darker, and every single red to yellow wavelength is being blocked once you use the blue filter. So that's the beauty of it. So it's very useful when you using any kind of black and white imagery, especially to landscape, to photography. Very useful, especially the red to yellow filter when you're taking image with the blue sky, and it makes the blue sky darker, gives you a nice little contrast, which is very phenomenal in my opinion. So yeah, that's my little take on the color filter on NIK collection Silver Efex. I hope you liked a little bit. If I was not clear enough, I apologize. You can ask me a question in the comment section below. Take care of yourself, and bye bye.